Good morning, everyone. I am here for another Stamp Together Saturday. Probably my favorite day of the week because I get to come here and stamp with all of you. So I want to thank you for coming back week after week because it is a lot of fun and I have a lot of projects to share. So, I feel like we could do this for years. So we'll see. But for now, we are having some fun, doing some stamping together. And I wanted to go back and just reminisce about some of the things that we've made so far. So I'm going to flip you around here. And first of all, you're looking at what I'm going to use to do the project today. Okay, week number 1. We kept it pretty simple with just a piece of designer series paper or scrapbooking paper and lots of layers. Layers often make the card. Week number 2, I think we made this one with the fun fold. Week number 3, I believe it was this one. It's going to be harder and harder to remember because we are on week 7, which I can't believe. Let's see. Then we made this one, right? That was a fun one too. That's probably a favorite. Oh, that was the inspiration. This is the one I made that day. Yeah, that was a good one. And then I think we made this one, right? With the twine underneath. And then last week, I believe it was the 3-panel designer series paper. So good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. Okay, so now today we are getting after it with these supplies. I chose the Ornate Garden designer series paper today, and whatever you chose, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. We're going to start with our largest piece and also our paper trimmer. So grab your paper trimmer. All right, a couple of things. First of all, if you scored it in half at 5.5, you're good to go. If you didn't, you will want to fold this in half first. So fold it in half so that you're ready to trim. The reason I had you do it, especially if you didn't put your score line in, is because you won't know where to fold it when we are done with this part of the project. So make sure that's folded in half first. And then slide this in at 2 3/4 and cut that off so that what you're going to have now is just a half a front. Okay, makes sense? And see, if you didn't fold it in half first, you would have this piece and not know how far to fold it. So we wanted to get that part out of the way. And then you've got this extra to play with later. So I'll keep talking as you complete that part. And I'm just going to talk about the stamp set I'm using today, which is the Share Sunshine digital set. This is a COVID inspired stamp set that Stampin' Up! Came up with, and it has some great sayings that are quarantine or COVID related. This one is really cute down here. Things I miss, touching my face, you. And it comes in different colors. When you download it, you can print as many as you want. And I love the quarantini also. That's super cute. Quarantine and chill. Stay home, stay safe. We are thinking of you. I've just been working on my homebody. I like that one too. Let's see. Sending hugs. I can't wait to hug you when this is all over. Wish this were a real in-person hug. Okay, that sort of thing. The one I'm going to use today is this one down here. Love conquers all things. So we'll get to that. Just wanted to give you some time. Okay, and actually now that we've got this piece ready to go, I want you to turn it we're turning it so it opens backwards. Kind of weird, right? And then we're going to take our piece of designer series paper, and did I cut that wrong, or did I have you cut that wrong? Well, we're going to go with it, right? So I think yours is supposed to be 2.5 by 4. Is that right? All right. Well, maybe I don't want to go with it. Maybe I'll trim off a piece real quick. And if you, if I listed it wrong, I thought I cut right from my list, so I may have listed it wrong. 2.5 by 4 is what it should be. So if I put 2.5, you're in luck. If I didn't, you might have to finish this after, or just go with it. Like I said earlier, I knew I was bound to make a mistake on those measurements at some point. So if I did, I guess I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, so there. That's what we're doing first. You can always add that later. And actually nothing else goes on to that, so you can definitely add that later. This is the Ornate Garden paper. I think I said that. Then we're going to take the 2 7/8 by 5 and, oh my goodness, 3/4, I think, and fold that in half. And I did say you could score it in advance, so it'd be easier to fold. And then we're going to take our other color, that is 2 5/8 squared, and we're going to put that on like this. And then we're going to take the Whisper White 2 5/8 inch square, and that's going to go on the inside. This will be a real short and sweet message that you can send or give to someone. We'll set that one aside. And then we're going to take, oh good. Thanks, Joyce. I'm glad I had it right. I just cut it wrong. Then we're going to take this piece, and the colors I'm using are Old Olive and Mint Macaron, and they are both in the leaves in this paper. And since I haven't gotten my Bumblebee color yet from my pre-order, a new in color, I thought the greens would look really nice on here. Okay, so this is the inside right now, and here is the outside. And then on the back of this little card, we're going to put adhesive. We're going to open this up, and we're going to center it smack dab in the middle. And if it's not quite, don't measure. It's an eyeball thing. Okay, and then what's going to happen is you're going to close the right side first and then the left side. So that's how it's going to close. Okay, very cute. We like these fun folds, don't we? Okay, now I said you could either cut a 2-inch square or a 2-inch circle. So I decided to take this from Share Sunshine, Love Conquers All Things, and I am going to punch that out with my 2-inch circle. You can go ahead and stamp the stamp that you were going to stamp with your ink you were going to use to ink, and get that all ready to go. I love the Share Sunshine. I've had a lot of fun playing with it. I think it was genius that Stampin' Up! Decided to do this digitally so that we could get it quicker in our hands. Okay, and then we need some dimensionals for that circle or square. I had some out this morning, but I also was cleaning, so I must have put them away. So I usually, when I do a circle, I usually put 3 around the outside. Close up our card, and then this goes in the middle. And then I did not put this on the list, but you certainly could grab then some pearls or some rhinestones. Here are some faceted gems from the Ornate Garden Suite. We'll just grab one of each size of those and add those on there. Fun, right? Fun fold. So now I will put the measurements and everything down below in the comments so that you can come back to that later and you don't have to save it yourself if you don't want to. And I wanted to also, I haven't been really good about showing you the inspiration for this. So let me grab that. The inspiration was this card right here. And you see, I think I made this one. I don't remember if I designed it or not, but I made this one. And then I just added the leaves behind the circle. So you can dress it up however you want. And I'm loving the faceted gems that we've been getting. So that's what I did. Thank you for joining me today. Just as a side note for next week, I know I get really big all of a sudden. As a side note for next week, I have a training with my team. I'm doing short things every hour on the hour. So 10 o'clock, I will be busy, but I will be here at 10:30 next week. So I will make sure to make a big deal about that on Facebook, and then you can be there at the right time. So 10:30 next week. Tell everybody if I do a bad job or if they don't follow me or whatever, just so that they know I'll be a little bit later next week. So hope to see you then. We're also doing a really fun mini album tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Mother's Day is a great time to get away for yourself to, just have some time for you to do a little paper crafting. And it's all paper tomorrow for our mini album and an envelope, number 10 sized envelope. So check out that list, and I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next time.